Hey guys, Dean Gearhart here coming at you with another video. It has been a while since my last video, about close to a month. Really haven't been picking up a whole lot of stuff, but I do have three T206 cards to share with you today. So starting off with the first one, this is Bill Chappelle. Not a whole lot to say about him. He made his major league debut in 1908 with the Boston Doves. He also played for the Cincinnati Reds, and he basically finished up with the Brooklyn Tip Tops, which, from what I understand, is also the owners of Tip Top Bread, or vice versa. They own the team. Um, he was a pitcher. His major league stats, he had a 2.38 earned run average, 62 strikeouts, and he had 7 wins, 7 losses. Not sure how many games he appeared in, though. Probably not a whole lot. Here he is depicted with the Rochester, which I'm not sure who they were, Rochester. We'll just go with that, Rochester. This is a Piedmont 350 subject back. And this is a pretty basic, common card. The thing I had mentioned before about was looking to buy cards with some, interesting either backgrounds or, cards depicting the gloves or something like that. This I find interesting with the detail of the collar and the belt buckle, and of course the glove there. Just stuff like that is what I'm drawn to anyways. I think it's kind of neat how they portrayed Mr. Chappelle here. So, all right, moving on. Next we have, this is Rube Oldring. He is from New York City. He played with the New York Highlanders in 1905, and he finished up with the Philadelphia Athletics in 1918. He had a batting average of 270, 27 home runs, 471 runs batted in, and he had 197 stolen bases. He played, like I said, with the Highlanders and with the Athletics. Then he went to the New York Yankees, and then back to the Philadelphia Athletics. He's a two-time World Series champion, and he is a Philadelphia Baseball Wall of Famer. So he played with Chief Bender and who else was on that? That was the 1911 Athletics championship team. Chief Bender, Cy Morgan, Jack Combs. He was also featured in a film with them called The Baseball Bug in 1913. So, and then his other World Series, he was also with Philadelphia, and he won a Cadillac after being voted the favorite player of the fans in Philadelphia. Apparently, he was on another World Series team, but they lost. They get swept by the Boston Braves. In 1,239 games over the 13 seasons, he posted, like I said, the batting average of 270. Let me see. 76 triples. Yeah. Oh, that's okay. He played outfield and first and second, third base, and shortstop. So, uh, that's pretty much it about him. There was some controversy about when he was going to get married. Another woman came forward and said that she was his wife. but apparently he just shacked up with her, so that's the big thing about him. So this back is the 350 to 460 subjects. You can see it's advertising a new baseball series. So they've jumped up then. So I'm guessing this is probably from 1910, although that's the one thing I'm not sure about these, like what year exactly each one was printed. But with a later back like this, I would think it was probably 1910. But if you know different, you can let me know. I'm not claiming to be an expert on these by any stretch. But again, the detail of the card, you know, holding the bat, the uniform, just all interesting to me, you know. So yeah, that's Rube. All right, and then the last one I picked up is Ed Kanechi, if I'm saying that right. Konechny. And here he's with St. Louis. Let's see. He started in 1907, and his last game was in 1921. And he started with St. Louis Cardinals. He played for the Pittsburgh Pirates, the Pittsburgh Rebels, the Boston Braves, the Brooklyn Robins, and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Pittsburgh Rebels, 1915, that was a Federal League team, which is another league that was short-lived back then. Let me see. He had a 281 batting average, 2,150 hits, 74 home runs, and 992 runs batted in. Let me see. Highlights of his career: he stole home twice in one game, September 30th, 1907 against Boston. He broke up 4 no-hitters over the course of his career. He hit 2 inside the park home runs against Brooklyn on August 5th, 1912. He picked up 10 consecutive at-bats, or picked up hits in 10 consecutive at-bats in 1919, tying a record which would later be broken. He led the league in total bases in 1915 with 278. He made the top 10 in league in batting averages 6 times. Recorded the 3rd most career putouts in MLB history. And he has the most career triples of any player not in the Hall of Fame. So I guess he may be one of those guys that were teetering on the Hall of Fame, possibly. Sure, if we compared him to some other people that are in it, he probably wouldn't be that far off the mark. This particular card here is a sweet Caporal cigarettes, 150 subject. So, and again, this I found interesting mainly because it's showing the glove and his arms up in the air, kind of a weird pose, but nonetheless still a cool card. So that's really all I got for now, guys. Can't think of anything else. The only other things I really bought were stuff just to resell, so it's not really anything too major. So, but have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.